All right, those are our two 40-ounce cans of sweet potatoes. All right, now we're coming in with our creamy peanut butter. Oh yeah. That is gorgeous. Okay, and what you're gonna wanna do with your peanut butter, we're gonna make this ratio almost 1-to-1. We're gonna make it 75% to the potatoes. So I just have the big jar of peanut butter here, and it's actually hot outside where I live. So I just set this outside to let her get nice and melty. All right, now halving that ratio, we're gonna add maple syrup. Ooh, and this is the good stuff, y'all. No pearl mill. We are using the, you know what, I almost used all of this, and we do want this to be a sweet treat, you're gonna see, so I'm just gonna put all of that in there. All right, we're gonna start getting this all mixed up and blended together. Now these sweet potatoes, they did come with the juice, and I drained them out, so don't worry about that. We're not putting any juice in here. Additionally, just our peanut butter and our maple syrup and the drained sweet potatoes. So simple. We're just gonna give this a good mix, and I'll show you what we're doing next. All right, now we've got our 100% unsweetened pure Nestle cocoa powder, and I'm gonna add about a cup in here. I'm just eyeballing that. Now you can always use your hand blender again to blend this if you prefer, but I'm gonna start by gently tossing it because I don't want it to go everywhere. And y'all, this has taken this sweet potatoes to a whole new level. This is gonna completely transform these sweet potatoes, make them into something else, make them into the most delicious treat you are gonna love all year this holiday season. This is gonna rock your world, and you are never gonna make this any other way again. All right, now this is optional, but I am gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla to this. Totally optional though, you don't have to do this. And I am gonna do a little sprinkle of my sea salt in here, because I love salt and chocolate. Oh my God, the best. I'm bringing this back in one more time just to get this properly blended, mixed. But we're doing pretty good here. And we are gonna add one more thing. So bear with me and I will show you that in just a moment. All right, y'all. I'm just adding some chocolate chips right on top here. Of course, you can add them in if you would like. Let them chop up with your immersion blender. Let me just push those in just a tiny, tiny bit. Alrighty, I'm popping this into my oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. Alrighty, y'all. Our vegan chocolate holiday brownies are ready. Now, I did bake these for closer to 40 minutes because they were in 13x9 as opposed to an 8x8, and they are gonna be fudgy and delicious in the center. So no worries about that. Oh my goodness, you guys, my dog Tucker is just, his mouth is watering over there. He's like really trying to get in here and get some of that. And I'm like, it's chocolate, bud, you can't have it. Did you hear him? I hope you guys can hear him on the recording. Alrighty, y'all, I'm eating this brownie with a fork. Now she's still warm, so she's not completely solidified, but if you put her in the fridge, leave her for the next day, she's gonna be just like a regular brownie. Oh my God. Wow. Y'all, this is so good. Cut down on those calories and carbs this year. So easy. You gotta try it.